This is internetradio.com, VIPinternetradio.com. I'm Frank Cavallaro. Welcome to What's Bothering You, live at Centre Leonardo da Vinci in St. Leonard. Easy to find, La Cordaire, just north of the Met. Turn left on what street, Bob? Des Galets. You can come in, have an espresso, and if you come in and weigh in, you'll get a Keepitup t-shirt, compliments of Don Zeno.
Isn't that the t-shirt right there?
I have the t-shirt right here.
Let's show the audience what it looks
Keepitup
like.
t-shirt right here. Just for coming in and tell us what's bothering you. By the way, if you can't make it in, you can email us your question or your comment at web@vipinternetradio.com, or you can call us in the Montreal region, 514-667-7102. We have Tina, Bob Nag. We're talking about what's bothering you.
Frank,
and what's...
there's one thing I wanted to say. Sorry to cut you off, but if you want to be part of the show, like Tina is today, that number is also very useful. So let's say it one more time.
514-667-7102.
Give Don Emilio Zeno a call, and he'll tell you where to go and when to go, so you can be part of the show.
That's right. And by the way, this broadcast will be shown on VIPinternetradio.com. Go to our website Tuesday night, 9 p.m. That's Tuesday night at 9. We want to see you here next Saturday at LDV in St. Leonard around 4:30.
Frank, Tina's going to punch you up. I think you better give it to
Okay, so Tina, tell us what's bothering you again. We were talking about how Quebecers are leaving the province because of everything. Final thoughts on what's bothering you about this issue.
This issue, well, first of all, I think Anglophones should not get aggressive, but leaving Quebec is not the answer. And I think if they love Montreal, they should fight for Montreal. Because I think we should have rights too. You know, why should we not have rights?
Well, Tina, I have to say I disagree with you. You can slap me if you want right now, but let's not slap away. I think there's a great green life ahead of us in Toronto, in Ontario, and in the U.S. I know, Frank, yourself, even have been looking at properties in Florida. I've been looking at great condos in Toronto. There's absolutely nothing wrong with those places and those cities. I think for the time that we have left to live and for the future of our children to invest in this place, I think it's a little bit too late. And I think that the uphill battle to get what we want out of this government is so strong, we might as well just give in and live a good life in Ontario or in the U.S. Unless it's worth fighting for. Maybe there's something worth
shouldn't be here complaining about it.
You're right. Just don't care, right?
Yeah. No, you're right. Bob, you're absolutely right.
We only have a few years left, right? A few useful years left.
But Tina's saying...
You want to fight Gerard Tremblay?
No, but Tina's saying, you know what, she likes the city, she loves it here. But, you know, this language issue...
It doesn't make for a peaceful environment. You'll never see a headline like that in Toronto. Never.
This is
unbelievable.
You
know what they're talking about over there?
I can't believe it.
Take the Toronto newspaper.
Youth assaulted for speaking English in public in St. Leonard. I mean, this happened right a few steps from where we are here at Centre Leonardo.
Because I'll tell you, in Toronto and in the U.S., you know what they're talking about there? Building the future, urban development, new condos, developing the harbor front, working on a new CN Tower, working on new buildings downtown, expanding the CBC building. This is the future of, that's what I want to be part of, something new, something fresh. And I just don't have the energy to fight the negative energy that's here. Because I don't think, Tina, we're ever going to resolve this battle. Do you really believe that someday we'll be harmonious? We're all going to have a group hug outside here, the LDV, and say...
You know what? You're not looking at the big picture here. And the fact that most people think like you, they won't have a vision of Montreal. And, you know, that's a negative way of thinking also, because you're giving up on Montreal.
Yeah, I know.
And why should I give up when my dad or my aunts or whatever came here and worked very hard to build the city?
You're right.
Why should I just give it to them?
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. And Tina, I want to thank you for coming by.
Thank you.
We'll see Don Zeno.
Oh, yeah?
We'll pick up your Keep It Up t-shirt.
And are you going to welcome me another time to come over?
Yes,
because
of course.
I have
She's got a lot more.
You can come by every Saturday here at Centre Leonardo da Vinci in St. Leonard. And so, Tina, thank you for coming by and sharing your thoughts with us.
Good luck on your show.
Thank you very much. And you can watch this program Tuesday night, 9 p.m. on VIPinternetradio.com. You'll be able to see my pretty face, Tina, and Bob Nag, who fixed his hair today. Your hair looks good, by the way.
It's supposed to be the dog, right?
Thank you, Tina.
We
have another guest.
Any dogs on the back? Can I hear some dog sounds?
Yeah.
Tina, thank you, by the way.
We have another guest.
Can I hear just one dog sound, Don, please? There we go. The dogs are back.
Come on in.
Come on, who's coming next?
Who's our next?
Dominic, how are you?
Dominic!
Dominic.
Hey, be careful. Don't speak too much English, huh?
Oh, okay.
You're going to be the next one on the block.
Don't you worry about it.
So what's bothering you, Dominic?
Okay, tell us.
Well, what bothers me actually, I wake up every morning, and what bothers me is leadership in this country. Because when I have to make a choice that whether I go working to my job, to work by bus or by car, when I do have a car, and I think, damn it, this choice that I have, or this question that I'm asking myself is because of the person that I vote, that somehow convinced me that it was right to vote for him.
That's right.
And now I have to choose to go back to the bus when I worked so hard to get a car. That bothers me.
It should bother you.
So that's one
You
thing.
fought for it, man.
And now, there is a question that bothers me as well is it a matter of leadership? People who think that are leader, but they don't know what leadership is, or these people really shouldn't be there at all.
Are you talking about our politicians at the
Absolutely,
municipal level
but
or the provincial level?
You can add all the levels.
I just give you a chance to tell us all the levels.
But Dominic, do you
Yes.
think in the last 9 years with the Jean Charest government, did they lead the Quebecers in the right direction?
Not 100%.
No, eh?
But was there a better choice? And I'm not saying that I'm a liberal, but was there a better choice? Because when we vote for a party that always has an agenda of
A sovereignty agenda.
a sovereignty agenda, but nothing much written on it, and
Yes.
never speaks of the aftermath.
Yes.
Say, okay, I want to vote, and I want to make history. I want
Yes.
to be part of history
Yes.
and be the first Quebecers. I mean, even if my original Italian, but at the same time, how will you deal afterwards?
True.
I come from Italy, where it was unified,
Yeah.
and we had a problem. Somebody very famous says, okay, now we have Italy, we have to make the Italians. How will they make Quebecers? Why they never speaks about this? That bothers me, because it looks like they don't know.
They
So
don't know.
I have to face out the aftermath with them if it's very bad.
Right.
And if that happens, will Anglophone, which I'm not, will be allowed to separate
What
from
do you
Quebec?
what do you consider yourself? You're not an Anglophone?
I'm
What do you consider
I
yourself?
consider Italian Canadian.
You're an Italian Canadian.
Italian Canadian, and by that Italian Quebecers. So
Yes.
I embrace everyone.
Yes.
And I would love to be embraced as much. That's
I
for
wish you
sure.
were. Dominic, I wish you were.
Because we have all built this part
Absolutely right.
together.
I couldn't help but notice that you have a book from Concordia University, my alma mater. Did you pick that from the Webster Library or the one at Loyola?
Well, Webster. because-
Webster, my favorite library. I have a book in there, by the way. I even wrote a book there. Anyway, a book on leadership.
Yes.
Tell us, let's hold this up for the camera here.
Oh, okay.
Come on, guys, take a look at this. Leadership, theory, and practice. Not only the theory, but also the practice. And I want to know, out of all this book, so save me reading 524 pages, could you tell me what I need to know out of this book? What is true leadership, Dominic?
Well,
What is
I mean,
it?
leadership, it's you can study as much as you want.
Correct.
But it's a state of mind. It's also who you are. It's what you have learned to be among other people.
Correct.
When you keep in mind what other people, a leader is there to lead.
Yes.
So it means that implies that he has somebody in the back.
Correct?
So when you're leading, who are you leading? Are people following you, or
Correct.
you're walking by yourself?
Correct.
And
Correct.
what are people saying behind your
Behind
back? Because if they're saying something that is against you, maybe you should consider your leadership
You're right.
and even being the leader, because that's the beginning of being the leader.
Absolutely right. Exactly
That's
right.
my
One of the
opinion.
things I like about leadership, if I'll always retain it, is that a leader is always forward-looking. And it encompasses what you said, which is people are following you. But following what? Somebody who has a vision of the future. So a leader always uses the lessons of the past to deliver the future vision. And that's the vision which the people are following. So for me, leader equals future, the forward thinker. And I'm glad that you brought up this wonderful book to the stage today, Dominic. You're a true, proud Canadian. And by the way, which province are you from in Italy?
Calabria.
Sta minchia, come stai? All right, a true Calabrese.
We'll bleep that out. We'll bleep that out.
Look at you.
What? We're the Leonardo da
We
Vinci.
do exist, you know. Like
Oh, I know you do. Where are you from, by the way, Frank?
The Campania region.
Really? Close to Calabria?
Yeah, we're
I heard the
2-3 hours
Calabrese
away.
are hard-nosed.
Hard-headed.
Hard-headed, yeah. I mean, these kind of you can't change their mind. Huh? The Calabrese?
Yeah.
Is it true?
No,
well, it depends.
Oh, here we go. I'm gonna get shot now. I love all Italians. I do. I do.
So listen. My last question, because we have a couple of minutes left.
Thank you.
What would you do now with the situation of this youth that was assaulted for speaking English in Saint Leonard?
Well, actually, I have to be honest. I didn't read the article, but
You don't
who
need
did
to.
who did the bidding?
Some kids around here.
Some kids that spoke French heard him speak English.
Well,
they gave
it
him a
doesn't
beating.
matter who did. If it were an
It's true.
Italian, if it was a
Doesn't really
Frenchman,
matter, right?
It doesn't really matter. I mean, you should be free to speak all language that best represent you and that gives you the opportunity to be who you are. So,
Man, what a true Canadian, huh?
you know,
and
like-
a true Italian.
But that's the way it should be.
I know.
You know,
Would
like-
you guys hit somebody in the terrace in Italy if they were speaking English?
No?
Would you?
We'd
you
offer
guys
him a
probably
coffee.
drinking an espresso, right?
We'd offer
in the
him a
terrace
coffee.
in Rome.
We'd
Boom.
offer him a coffee and say, listen, welcome to Italy.
That's right.
Here,
You're the
That's
only
right.
bidding with
Yeah, the Colosseum is that way, right?
Absolutely.
Very good.
So Dominic,
Yeah.
thanks for coming by. By the
Very nice.
way,
Oh,
Thank
you're
you
also
very
getting a
much.
shirt?
we have a
I don't deserve that.
Of course you do. Everybody deserves a shirt.
Keep It Up t-shirt,
Keep it up.
compliments of
Oh,
Don
yeah.
Zeno,
Thank
and
you.
VIPinternetradio.com. And by the way, you'll be able to watch this broadcast.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that's right.
Where do you watch it from? On YouTube?
No, you watch it on VIPinternetradio.com. We're live at Centre Leonardo da Vinci